beautiful Leo, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details, and I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Leo, this is your singles love reading for the end of May right through to the end of June 2023. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. Now, your 10th house is influencing you at this time, so you're going to be a little bit more focused on your projects. And if you're in the working sector, you may also be focusing on goals there as well. Even if you're retired, you'll be focusing on your tasks day to day and maybe even travel. So at the beginning of the energy, which is really at the end of May, shall we say, you may be a little bit more focused on getting stuff done on a personal level. And then as you move into June, your 5th house of seeking pleasure takes over. So you're going to be a little bit more focused on looking for love as you move into June, okay? Now, I'm just going to go and get all of your cards first before I connect to your outcome. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of when it comes to their single life? What are they meant to be aware of when it comes to love? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Okay. It's really interesting because they're actually showing me an energy. Well, they're showing me an image right now in the water. I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading. And they're showing me an apple, okay? But they're also showing me someone biting into an apple. And I don't really want to tell you this part, but I can see it, so I got to give it to you. I got to be honest with you. I can see like a little worm in the apple, okay? So I'm decoding the energy from this image. So it can mean that you've been in experiences in the past that have presented them as healthy relationships. You may have been in a relationship in the past where it looked on the surface like something that was maybe too good to be true, very, very healthy, but at its core, there may have been something rotten there, or it can indicate that perhaps if you've just met someone new, or you're when you meet someone new, you're always wondering, is there like a fly in the ointment or a worm in the apple? Okay, so I'm not really sure how to decode that reading, and I hope nobody comes across that in the next 6 weeks, or even an image of it. I feel, because they're actually giving me the word past underneath, okay? It's really faint, but it's coming through past. So they're indicating that this is a past energy. Okay, so that may resonate for some people. It may not resonate for everybody, but that image is coming up very, very strong, and I wish it didn't, but there we are, okay? So let us see. What they're indicating with that energy is that you've moved past this energy, okay? So I feel from now on, there are healthier energies. Look at that, 10 of Swords. That is ended. Painful situations have ended as you move throughout the next, shall we say, era of your life. Going forward, there's a much more healthy energy when it comes to love lives and love relationships. Okay, look at that. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. The end of conflict, the end of pain, the end of difficulty. Okay, we got the Lovers card here. Oh, whew, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that card came out. We've got the Lovers card there. You're calling in a soulmate. It's the end of difficulty in relationships, okay? Now, of course, all relationships, there's ups and downs. Relationships are hard work, especially long-term relationships. So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how would you like to receive? Okay. What I'm talking about is, you know, meeting somebody, and the Knight of Cups as well. I'm loving this. Meeting somebody, and at its core, it's something different than on the surface. So I don't feel like you're going to have any nasty surprises in love moving forward. I feel like there's a lovely, look at that Ace of Cups. Oh, your relationship reading is just wonderful. I'm so excited for you all. Okay, this is very, very positive energy. Especially when they show me that horrible image at first, I'm like, oh no, where's this going? 9 of Cups. This is going really well, actually. Okay, so I'm just going to get your final card there, and we've got the 9 of Swords. Okay, let me see why. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, there's like a blank card there. Now, I've used this deck several times, and that card, I've gone through this deck meticulously, so I'm not sure how that got in there. It must be my mistake. I also feel that there's nothing to worry about. The 7 of Cups, okay. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Now, because you got the 7 of Cups and the Lover's card, it can indicate you've got a choice. 7 of Swords. I feel some of you, and not all of you, of course, but I'm picking up a very strong percentage, maybe about 67, 60, maybe even 70% energy that I'm feeling right now. Some of you have either been ghosted in the past, or you've been dealing with someone who comes in and out of your life. Now, this person may try to make a re-entry. This is someone who thinks about you all the time. They're very detached. They don't open up when it comes to their feelings. Okay, and this may be someone from your past. As I said there, maybe someone who has a difficult attachment to you, someone who's quite obsessed with you. I feel this person may make a resurface. They may try to contact you, but I actually see someone new coming on in. Page of Wands tells me there's someone new. Anyway, let me get to your cards. Your first card is the Temperance card. You have been very patient, waiting for love, but also you've been focusing on your true life's purpose. You haven't been just waiting there, twiddling your thumbs, waiting for life to happen. You've been getting out there and trying to make your projects become a reality, your goals become success. And this card really indicates that you're trying to be really balanced. But right now you're in a period of re-examining your priorities as to what you want in a love relationship, what you will accept, what you certainly will not accept. You're really looking at past situations, learning from those situations, and moving forward. Now, some of you may have taken yourself out of the dating game for a while, and you may be thinking about dipping your toe into the dating scenario again after a long period of time. And what they're showing me here is that in moderation, I feel you are actually going to re-enter the dating scene. Now, I feel like you could meet this person at a place where you enjoy being challenged. So it could be, somewhere at the gym, for example, or it could be like a hobby, something that you enjoy doing. It could be a new project that you're picking up right now as well, or you're launching a new business and it puts you in a different set of people than your normal type of people. I definitely get a sense here that what they're showing me here is music brings you together. So I feel like there's a very strong conversation between you and this new person about music tastes and styles. And I feel some of you, there's going to be a moment where you're like, oh my gosh, my favorite song is this. And they're like, no way. This is what I just listened to on my way to this date. There's going to be like some crossover energy with regards to your musical tastes, which is wonderful, of course. I feel this person has very eclectic musical tastes, but they're very similar to yours as well. Now, the person you're about to meet actually has quite a bit of money. I mean, you're not looking for love for money, not at all. What I get here, though, is that this person could have their own business, and I feel you waited a long time for this love, and there's a reason for that. I feel like you were meant to develop your spiritual gifts. You were meant to really be on your true life's purpose. I feel like you have a mission, my beautiful Leo, and that's why there's been a bit of a delay, okay? Also, confidence. So we do have the Strength card. It's in the Resistance position, and of course, this is you, my beautiful Leo. Some of you may have not been feeling 100% yourself recently. You may have been feeling a little bit on the outside looking in when it comes to dating. And I feel a lot of you have been learning to love yourself a little bit more, implement self-care routines, but most importantly, to build emotional security and healthy boundaries, okay? I do feel that you may have had a period in the past of meeting people who were immature, but as you mature, I definitely see that you are noticing red flags a lot quicker, and you're listening to your intuition. You notice straight away when something is off or when someone is really not meant for you, okay? Also, with the Strength card, I feel like you've endured quite a lot in your love life, and there has been some difficult situations, okay? Now, some of you may not have even been in a love relationship and have been waiting for true love to come along, and it's been a struggle. It's been very hard, okay? But I do see that you're breaking your luck when it comes to love, and I see that you're liberating yourself out of a very stuck situation, and things are going to get moving in the right direction. I actually see that what I see is an invitation, actually, to something. And I feel all eyes are on you for some reason. Now, either you are celebrating something, or you are going out with friends for some event and you're singled out for, I don't know, you know, like if you're going to, like, I'm just going to pull this out of the hat, just to give you an example. If you're going to like a bar for a pub quiz, right? And, you know, your team win and you're the captain of the team or whatever, you're singled out for something. It could be that you're given a free drink. I just see, like, it could even be, and don't shoot the messenger when I say this, it could even be that, for example, if you're in a group of people and suddenly someone's drink gets knocked over and suddenly there's a tension on you and the group, okay, there's a person who notices you through an event like that. Like there's some sort of, you're being noticed for something, or your group is being noticed for something, and then someone sees you and likes what they see, okay, and they come over. So I'm getting a very strong 50% energy that this is a likelihood of you meeting someone that way. There's an invitation, but for some reason, you're, all eyes are on you, okay, or your group. I mean, it could be your friend's birthday, for example, and they've hired like an area in the bar or a restaurant, and you know, people are looking over and this person sees you. Now, if you're doing online dating, of course, I do feel that lots of messages back and forth. There is new energy entering into your life. Now, the outcome energy, we have the Tower. And the Tower is actually a wonderful card. It's a Scorpio Aries card, which means if you've been going round and round in circles and you've been feeling a little bit stagnant, you just feel like every day seems to be the same old thing, and there's no one out there. There's just no one who's even capturing your attention. Because when I started your reading, I tried to light the candle. I had to try and light it twice. The match just kept going out, and I was like, what? So I just got this energy of you feeling a little bit despondent, or feeling like there's nobody out there, or the dating game is so oversaturated right now. You're just bored with the options, or you just feel the spark. You're looking for the spark and you haven't been able to find it in the right person. But the Tower indicates taking a leap of faith, okay? The Tower is basically like this prison where you feel stuck, that you have, you know, got into a pattern and things need to change. And when the universe feels that things have not changed in a certain period of time, it gives you a nudge out of your comfort zone. So the Tower is to release you, to liberate you from a stuck situation. And with the Tower there, as you can see, the figure is literally leaping out of the window. It's a leap of faith, because it's better to take a leap of faith and come out of your comfort zone than it is to stay where you are. Otherwise, you will remain in the same situation, going round and round in circles. Now, I know it's easier said than done. Some of you have been trying to build your confidence. If you're very shy, I feel as you mature, you're starting to become a little bit more comfortable within your own skin and realize that actually you are a wonderful human, both inside and out, and you are unique. That is your superpower, okay? And there is a special person out there who desires what you have. So always believe in yourself, because you're about to meet someone who only has eyes for you. Okay, that's what I'm getting. This only has eyes for you. Now, you may have been wondering why you've been feeling stuck. You are someone who is very intuitive, and you've been developing your spiritual gifts, your beliefs, but also your mission. Okay, I really get a sense of you rediscovering yourself, going on a bit of, you know, a journey of discovery to learn more about yourself, but also to find serenity, peace within your soul. And some of you may have taken yourself out for a little while to really inspect all the answers within yourself, go on like almost like an inner truth period or a retreat. Some of you may even take a spiritual retreat and you meet a person at that event. But I really get, well, I'm getting two energies actually. I'm getting that someone is harboring a secret feelings for you, okay? And I will pull a card on that right now, but there is someone new coming into your world, okay? I feel the new person, I mean, you've got options, but I feel there's a new person who really sparks your curiosity as well. So let me just clarify that. Can you tell me about someone who has secret feelings for my beautiful Leo? They have a secret crush. Oh, Page of Wands. I mean, this is the Page of Wands right here, okay? Now, this is someone who could be a little bit younger than you. It could be a friend of a friend. This is someone who is going to be a little bit bold. They're going to be very flirtatious, okay? Now, pages, they can indicate someone who is a friend of yours who is looking for more. There's chemistry here, okay? This person may even go out of their way to try and help you in some way. The Hermit. Page of Swords, they keep an eye on you. Knight of Cups, this person has feelings for Leo, that is for sure, okay? This person will tell you, but they're waiting for the right moment to tell you that they have feelings, okay? This person, they tend to be very thoughtful, okay? This person's like an old soul, even though they're younger. Okay, they keep an eye on you if you're on social media. They ask around if you have a friendship circle. But we've got the Strength card here. So this person is in love with Leo. We've got the Knight of Cups. You've got all of these cards showing up in your reading. Okay, all the same cards in a different deck. So that really indicates that there is someone who is really curious about what you're up to, and they actually have feelings. They're going to send you a message and an invitation to something. Okay, now this could be through a friend, but I actually feel this person's going to have the courage to invite you to this event. Okay, they are harboring a secret crush. Let me see how you're feeling about this. How does my beautiful Leo feel about this person? Three of Wands. Interesting. You're keeping your options open. Three of Wands. The Justice card. You appreciate their honesty. Okay, now... Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that I feel like you're holding out for someone who is outside your friendship zone, because I feel you wouldn't want to cross a divide. You love this person, you have a lot of respect for this person, but there's something about this situation where you feel you don't want to cross the line. You don't want to muddy the waters, okay? Eight of Wands indicates, you know, it's an overwhelming kind of energy. Like you appreciate that they told you how they feel, and I feel like you celebrate the closeness between you both. But the Four of Pentacles tells me that you hold them close to your heart. With the Nine of Swords, it tells me that you just wouldn't want to long term, you know, if anything went wrong, you wouldn't want to break up that relationship, that friendship. And I feel there's a little bit of, how can I put this? It's almost like you don't want to let them down because you like this person quite a lot. But at the same time, you got to be honest and say that actually you want new. Okay, you're looking for new love. That's what I'm picking up on. Now, if you do want to be in a long-term relationship with this person, of course it's possible. This person really cares about you. There's a lot of love here for you, but the Lovers card does tell me you have a choice. Okay, so don't be surprised when someone that you already know has a crush on you and they're going to tell you that actually, you know, they feel like it's more. Their crush is turning into love is what they're going to tell you, actually. Okay. Now, I will get to the new person who's coming on in for you. We do have a Ten of Swords and we have a Three of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords indicates you feel like your love life is dead in the water. Nothing is happening. And if you've just started talking to someone new, you may be wondering, is this going to develop into something more? I do see it is going to develop into something more. But the Ten of Swords indicates really that you are changing an old way of thinking when it comes to love. So if you have been out of the dating game for a while, I definitely see you taking a step back in or being curious to see who or what is out there. Some of you may put yourself on online dating because swords can connect to the internet, but I feel you found the dating scene challenging, okay? Or you found love challenging. And the Three of Swords can indicate that Some of you may have gone through a separation or a heartbreak in the past, and it's made you hesitant to get out there, or it has been difficult in the dating scene, or even, you may have been looking for love for quite some time, and you just feel like there's deficiency. There's no one out there. There's a longingness, and you've struggled with love. But because the Three of Swords is in this position, it's so positive, because it means not only are you healing from a past situation, if you've gone through a difficulty, there is action. Three of Swords says, get ready for action. Now, I do see that there is someone who is going to apologize for the way that they treated you in the past. Okay, so I mean, it could be an ex, but I get an apology coming on in for some of you. And how do you feel about this? Let me see. If this is an ex, how does my beautiful Leo feel about this? Four of Wands. Some of you want to reunite with this person, not all of you, but if you do want to reunite with this person has to show you action, and they have to be committed right from the very beginning. If you do want to reunite with somebody, I have to say that this person, they're not emotionally available enough to open up to a long-term relationship. Okay, even now, the Two of Pentacles is like they're in and out. Okay, they're inconsistent in their energy, so just watch out for that. They are very indecisive. The Magician card indicates that they very much compartmentalize their life, or they control the way that they do life. They find you very magnetic is what I see here, and they see you as someone who is very focused on your projects. You're really talented, you're very gifted, you're very attractive, you're very magnetic, but at the same time, within themselves, they are in free fall. That's what I feel. This person is not capable of committing at this time. And the Hangman indicates there'll still be a weight with this person. Okay, this person will still keep you hanging, and you may even feel a little bit in limbo. So I don't like to give you that message, but I've got to be honest, that's what's coming out for you. I do feel like you may reunite with this person, but you'll actually find that they're the same old person, and that the past really doesn't have anything new to say in this particular situation. Of course, if they show you with action that they mean it, then absolutely go for it. Love, it will find its way to each other's hearts, and love will win the day. So what I can see here, though, for those of you who are completely single and not looking to move, in with somebody that they used to know, or you're not looking to connect to anybody from the past, or even if you're not looking to connect to a friend or someone that you have a crush on right now, because your cards, your Ten of Swords is a starting card, and your Three of Swords is a crossing card, which means right now there's no interest really in anybody that's serious, let's put it that way. But the Lover's card, deep down, you're calling in a soulmate. This is very exciting energy. There's a union, an agreement between two people who are passionate and loving towards each other, and will have a deep partnership long term. The strength of two hearts coming together in unity. It's a very protective love that's coming your way. This person really respects you and your boundaries. This person, as I said, maybe a little bit younger than you, but they're an old soul. Don't let that person or their age put you off, because I feel this person very passionate about you, and I keep getting this sentence: they only have eyes for you. Also, there's something about this person's scent. As soon as you smell, I think either they wear perfume or cologne that smells like intoxicating, not overwhelming, not the sort of stuff where you're like, ooh, you put on a little bit too much today. That's sort of like, ooh, you want to breathe it in, like, oh, it's really odd. They're giving me, it's like, it smells like a fresh ocean breeze. So weird. I mean, I don't even know if there is an aftershave or a perfume that is called Ocean Breeze. I'm going to have to look that up. But they're just giving me the sense that it's so fresh, and you could like bask in that smell forever. And I feel long term, you'll be with this person, and it's an opportunity to, smell that scent forever, because there's something about the way that they smell that really is quite nice. Okay. Odd to come through the reading, but it does. Now, the Ace of Wands in your past position, this is like in your immediate past, you've decided to take action, okay? Aces are taking the initiative, and you're looking for that spark, okay? So you're looking for a new adventure. the Ace of Wands tells me you want someone new and you're inspired for a new adventure, but also you're putting some energy into going forward with it. So I do feel with the angel wings present in this card as well, that you are going to be guided to the person that you're meant to meet. And they're actually showing me an image in the water of, they're just showing me a hand on its own and it's pointing. So there may be a sign when you meet this person that has a finger that points. Okay, I mean, it could literally be like bathrooms this way, but there's actual hand with a finger pointing. You will know that you're about to meet your soulmate, or you've currently met your soulmate when you see that image. Okay, so you could be literally walking down the street tomorrow, and on a billboard on the sidewalk there is a hand that is just pointing. Know that you are really close to meeting someone new that will end up being your soulmate. Okay, so these signs and symbols, they may mean nothing in this moment, but suddenly everything starts to slot into place. You're being guided to the person that you're meant to be with. Now, I need to pull a card on this Page of Wands because they have shown up already, which does indicate that, you know, a friend does have feelings for you, but also I'm getting new person coming on in, messaging someone new, showing up for you with this card as well. Someone who is very romantic, someone who is bold and going to sweep you off your feet. So let me just pull a card on this that is not attached to energy of a friend, someone you don't know, okay? Because they're showing me this new person, they have commitment on their mind, they're very supportive, they're very loyal, and this person is a very passionate person who will pursue you. They will let you know that they have feelings for you. They wear their heart on their sleeve. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Seven of Pentacles. They put the work in. The Justice card, they're really honest. This person may even either have their own business or they work in the legal field in some way. Knight of Cups. Six of Wands. This person sees you for who you truly are. They see nobody else and they arrive with the intention of love. Okay. This person, they're very romantic. Okay. There may even be a point where you think, wow, this person is too romantic to be true. But actually this person values the little things in life. So even if you are walking down the sidewalk with this person and you see like a little badge or something on a stall, this person will remember it and they'll go back and purchase it for you and get it for you. This person really thinks of the little things is what they're showing me here. This person really sees you. It could also be another Leo who's coming on in, but I also feel strong water energy coming in for you as well. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian energy, as well as a little bit of Gemini. Okay. Yeah, but this person, they raise you up, and this is a victorious relationship. I do feel you're going to go for new, okay? This person, as I said, is honest. I do feel you have a choice, but I feel like you'll go for the new person, okay? Really look at that exquisite person on this card. This person is very dapper. They got wonderful dress sense is what they're giving me. This is the new person. They've got wonderful dress sense, and they're very romantic, okay? Again, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy, but there's something that sets this new person apart. You will know that this person, they got it all. They got the spark. There's something about this person's eyes. They literally follow you across a room. This person, they only have eyes for you. They keep giving me that, okay? Now, in the near future, this is not too far away. The Knight of Cups, an offer of love is coming on in for you, okay? But the period that you've had whilst you've been waiting for love has to really learn to love yourself, okay? To learn to understand your heightened emotions and become aware of who you are, going on a real journey of discovery. And to recognize that actually you have a lot to offer in love. You are someone who is lovable, you're kind, you're generous, and you have been asked to learn the gift of reciprocity because sometimes you're an overgiver because you have such a beautiful heart there, okay? There's something really important about the spark, especially since I found it really hard to light the candle earlier. This person, they bring that spark, that chemistry, that something that you've been looking for, okay? And they're very unique. They're very unique, but you will meet this person at a place where you enjoy being challenged. That's what they keep giving me. So it could be a spiritual challenge, either going on a spiritual retreat, or you picking up a hobby, something you enjoy doing, maybe even, as I said, going to the gym. But I feel there's an invitation that comes from being in those places. So even if you're part of like an archery group, you get an invitation to go either on a retreat to do archery or to go for drinks after. There's something about being invited to something that you're part of, okay? And so even if you meet this person, as I said, in a group setting where they see your group and they've only got eyes for you and they come over, I feel like you become part of something and you get invited to it, or this person is part of something and they invite you to it, okay? So there's something about that coming through. Now, this is your advice to yourself in this moment, the Six of Pentacles. You're waiting for the universe to bestow, an unexpected meeting upon you. The Six of Pentacles is an unexpected resource from the universe. It's a happy surprise. It tends to mean the universe favors you at this time. And I do feel you're trying to create a lot of balance, peace, and moderation in your life. And you're just focusing on your projects. You're focusing on your finances. And this new person, they are intoxicated by your generosity, your kindness. So if you've ever felt that you've been someone who their kindness has been taken for a weakness, this person's not going to treat you like that. Remember balance, especially when we meet someone new. It's really important. Sometimes we think they're the best thing since sliced bread, okay? So we're inadvertently putting them on a pedestal. That means we're looking up at them. We don't mean to, but we are shifting the balance in a relationship. So remember, you deserve love and you deserve to be loved and loved the way that you want to be. And you will be by this person. I do feel that it will be a very reciprocal relationship. So this person, there's a lot of give and take. There's a lot of understanding here. And I feel like you're ready for love now as well. And if there's been anything from the past that perhaps has been very painful, you're resolving or getting closure on those areas in order to move on. It may have been difficult to have to move on, but I do feel going forward, you'll see that the universe has a relationship in mind for you that is going to be more loving, passionate, and kind than anything you've experienced in the past. And it's quite exciting. So the external circumstances, we got the Ace of Love or the Ace of Cups, okay? So this indicates the start of a romance, the universe offering. The aces tend to be a gift from the universe. And I feel there's going to be a lot of messages back and forth. There's real opportunity for love here, but you must come out of a comfort zone. The tower showed up for a reason, which means if you always do what you always do, you're always going to get what you always get. Okay. So it's really important if, sometimes we're really busy. We come home from work and we're like, oh, last thing you want to do is check out a dating website. Last thing you want to do is go out and, go to a bar or go to the theater or however you are, whatever you're interested in, shall we say. Sometimes we're just exhausted. So it's really important to make time, make space for love, because that is also an act of self-care. Okay. But there is a relationship on the horizon here. This indicates a new relationship that will lead to a high-level commitment, like a proposal of marriage. And also when you get the Ace of Cups, it's really important to hold that feeling that all is well in your heart and soul, and it shall be so, okay? Thoughts really do become things. So it's so important. Even if you feel it's been a long time, I don't care how old you are, if you are 97 or if you are 22, however old you are, if you are vibing at a frequency to attract love and you believe it shall happen, it will be so, okay? Now, the hope and a fear is the Nine of Cups. You hope to get everything you ever wish for, and you will. The fear, of course, is, you've waited for a long time and you may feel it's never happening, okay? Also, the Nine of Cups indicates that sometimes we meet people who are, especially in this position, this card can indicate, sometimes we meet people who are not completely our type. And at first we may dismiss them or, not really think that there is gold within that person. So keep an open mind, I would say. I do feel this person, in some aspects, they're absolutely your type, where there's something perhaps in particular that you've been going for that is a type. I do feel this person is a little bit outside of that, okay? But it will blossom into something really rewarding and really exciting, okay? They're very attractive is what they're giving me, this person, and they are attracted to you. Now, we do have the Nine of Swords, we have the Seven of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the King of Swords. Now, these are all swords. So this tells me in the mind, there's a little bit of worry, anxiety, and some of you may be thinking about the worst if you've gone through a difficult relationship in the past. Now, I've got to say, many, many years ago, I had the most damaging relationship that I came out of. And it was soul destroying, okay? And then going forward, I was terrified that I would meet someone who would do exactly the same thing that I just experienced. And my guides, eventually I started to become more mature and allow my gifts to come forward because I kept pushing them away. I was scared of them. But now that I allowed them to come forward, I started to see that I was being guided towards a more loving, caring, devoted relationship. And I'd been running away because I was scared. So I feel some of you may be a little bit hesitant when you first meet this person because you may have experienced either people being deceptive, or you may have trust issues because of previous experiences. Now, trust issues from previous experiences don't always have to be from previous relationships. If you were bullied when you were younger, you may have confidence issues. Even though you don't really believe the things that bullies have said, they may have wounded you in a way that sometimes when you feel the most vulnerable, and there's nothing more vulnerable than being in love with another person, you start to feel exposed, and those things start to come to the mind and start to haunt us. So it could be something like that. Or if you've witnessed from childhood parents divorcing, separating, and it was a toxic environment or a difficult environment, some of those things may surface and may make you start to worry, because these cards are overthinking cards, okay? Remember, thoughts become things. But I do feel like you're going to meet a very charismatic person. And again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. Someone who thinks about you and how their actions affect the relationship. This person is not selfish, this new person, okay? So I'm just going to pull another card before I close the reading. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. In the next 6 weeks, you will be talking to someone new, okay? Page of Wands. I mean, it keeps coming up. What can I do? So they're giving me a dual energy, especially since it's opposing the Lover's card in a Celtic cross. It does mean there is a choice. And I feel both these choices are new energy. Okay, so this is a friend who has not experienced a love relationship with you, but also a new person who you may not have even met yet. And if you have just met someone new, then I'm talking about that person. It will develop into something really wonderful, really passionate. But the Page of Wands is an indication that you need to be active in your search, putting yourself in situations to find love. And I'm not talking about, you know, going down to your local community center and just hanging out. You're doing something for you. Okay, when you get the Page of Wands, when you get the Lover's card, the Knight of Cups, and you also get the Nine of Cups, that really indicates that you're doing something for you. Okay, you're doing something that's like a wish come true. So whether that's a hobby, whether that's going on a retreat, whether that's joining the gym, or I actually see some of you seeing a sign for something in the community as well. Remember the finger, they keep showing me the finger pointing. It's always rude to point, so I'm pointing it this way rather than pointing it at the camera for you. So when you see that sign, you're being literally given a guide to meeting someone new. Okay, now when you meet this new person, you are going to feel a little bit anxious. Yeah, the Five of Wands indicates it's somewhere where you feel challenged. Okay. Five of Wands tends to mean you're in training for something. So some of you may actually meet this person on a course of learning. But the Six of Wands that showed up earlier indicates success. So, and the Seven of Wands also indicates that you're not giving up on love. And love is not giving up on you. You have a yearning for love, and you can go the distance. Your passion pushes the obstacles aside. So it's almost like feel the fear and do it anyway. Okay, yes, you may feel a little bit anxious when you meet this new person because you may feel slightly exposed, because this person is going to go deep. They want to know all of you. They want to know everything there is to know about you. And it may feel a little bit overwhelming at first. And I don't feel that this person is pushy. It's a very organic relationship, very romantic. But when someone is like super romantic and you've had experiences that have been very difficult in the past, sometimes you may mistrust actions because you feel, hang on a minute, I'm not used to this unconditional love. So just watch out for that, because I feel this is a really good person who's coming your way, okay? Now I'm just going to get a final card before I close the reading. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. They want 4 cards, so I'm getting them for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What do they need to know? Now, these cards, they're not really about love. They're really about the space in between from finding, you know, yourself in a solitary energy until you meet love. The things that perhaps have challenged you, the things that perhaps you need to look out for, or that you are working towards during this time, because this is really all about you. It says challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges, okay? Also, you're mastering your material reality in the future. So a lot of you focusing on your projects, on your finances. You will break free from what no longer serves you. So getting closure on difficult past situations, or getting closure on anxiety, fear, breaking free from anything that's been holding you back to put yourself in a loving situation. And we've got you're stepping into your highest divine life path. So that does mean that you are on track to meet your soulmate, okay? So very positive energy. Some of you may literally take a retreat as well for this, to meet this person, but you'll be guided instinctively. You're going to find yourself in the right place at the right time to meet love, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Okay, so we have a wonderful bee, okay? Now, I just heard Queen Bee as I said bee. So maybe your nickname is Queen Bee, or perhaps you may meet your person at a venue called the Queen Bee, or maybe there's just going to be lots of queen bees, large bees on the wallpaper where you meet. Bee will be a sign. Whenever you get a bee in the trinkets, it tends to mean, you know, taking the initiative, excuse me, taking the initiative will be rewarded, okay? Or your hard work will be rewarded. So I do feel, thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. They also told me just now, my guides, bee indicates community. You will meet this person surrounded by people. Okay, so you're going to meet this person in a group of people. That's what they're giving me. So I'm going to have to look it up. I do think that B actually does mean community. So, but I will look it up just to be sure. But that's what they're giving me. So it could be a community event, or it could, as I said, I feel there's a group of people and I just feel all eyes are on you. So I'm going to leave it like that. I hope something resonates with someone out there. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Leo, and love and light.